Hi guys, welcome. Now, wow, what a time it's been. Mercury has gone retrograde here on the 7th, and boy did I ever feel that. Wow. And it's going to be retrograde until the 31st. Should be fun. Now, we had a reading here and we were talking about how the masculine's dumping out their cup. And I really figured out the lesson to be learned from that. I've shared here many times, I am the divine feminine in my twin flame relationship, but I'm very closely connected to both the masculine energies and the feminine energies so that I can be here and do what I do. I'm not the only feminine that's like that. There are other feminines that resonate also with the masculine journey. I, on my feminine side, can see everything very clearly. I can see the future. I can understand all of these, great things, and I feel like I'm very connected to Mother Earth, the path, my journey, life force energies, the gifts that the feminine energies really has to offer. The feminine births life, right? We still need both energies. But then, I'm very connected to the masculine side, and I'm feeling very starved. My ego is feeling very starved and not understanding properly actually how to expand with self-growth. Really having to, that's why we have to really pull in our feminine side to be able to connect so that we can temper ourselves along the way, because for so long the masculine energy has been so skewed. It's been fed ego, instant highs, instant satisfaction. So if it's gonna get starved, well, imagine what that beast is gonna look like. Now, I've been talking about keeping the cup up, putting the light in the cup. Well, I spilled my cup. Boy, did I ever spill it. I dumped it out. My cup was all over the floor. And boy, it was everywhere. And I got to see everything that was in my cup. And I didn't like a lot of the things that I saw. For me, a lot of love, the template of love for me that is connected to my masculine energy, it's having a hard time. It doesn't want to go towards love. It wants to be fed by the ego games, lust, instant highs, instant satisfaction. It's like, no, I don't want to lose that. Because that beast, that monster is dying, but that's part of getting us on the right path. That's part of our expansion. It's part of the process. My feminine side's already done this. I've already been through this before, but I had a hard time. But I'll tell you, there was nothing like cleaning up the mess that my cup made and really seeing what was in my cup. I really got to look at it, and all childhood wounds came out. I had to do healing with my mother, healing just with my own self. I really got the gifts that this moon energies are bringing, and it's messy. It's messy as F right now for so many of us. That's why I'm here, right? I've been called to continue to always, what feeds me and my positive charge is to show up here to continue to heal with you guys and raise the vibes, because this is so important. This is part of me sharing my light, and in sharing my light, then, you can share your light. We all have a platform here. We all have a connection. We can heal together. We can support each other and connect and raise the vibes. This is a crucial time for self-care. This is a crucial time for compassion and self-love, and to really continue on with adding our positive charge and what we see that's in our cup that is our positive charge. And what also, too, then we want to remove from our cup that is keeping us lower vibrational. Oh, I'm hot now. Sorry, hold on. 1 second I was cold, the next second I'm hot. Woo. Now, let's see what's going down. We've talked enough here. Now, I really honestly feel like with all that water that was spilled out of my cup, it completely, the desert is not dry anymore. I really feel as though I had my rebirth. I feel reborn. And in feeling reborn, I really see now what my positive charge is and where I want to continue to keep going. And there it is. It's my Three of Pentacles. Continuing to work on the path. And I realize what I want to put in the cup now. I want to put my heart in the cup. And I made the decision after that cup was empty and spilled all over the floor to pick it back up and put my heart in it. And that's what I feel like is shining through the glass window panes here, the stained panes. It's the light of love, the light that love activates, the emotions, the push, the pull, the energies. Love fuels death, love fuels life, love fuels it all. And I needed to put my heart in that cup. And now I feel connected. I feel reborn. And everything that spilled up, spilled out of that cup, it's nurtured my new beginning. I released all of those emotions. I released them all. And what I really feel like is this is what we even just discussed. This is just all the waters of emotion spilling from the cup, creating the desert-like conditions to be watered with our emotions. And we know what we're doing in this process is purifying and allowing us to create love. We have the Page of Cups. I feel like this is a message of love. I feel like what this is now this is the love being delivered, because love is being created within, and then this is spirit coming and the love being delivered. But what I feel like from this love, it's a creative love. And it's connected to the child. The child within. It's a very innocent and pure love. I can feel the purity within the card. And then we have the Four of Swords. And I really feel like this is the times we're in right now. Things are burning down around us. And what's left is going to be our new beginning. I don't like the way that those flew out. I don't. I'm gonna get a reshuffle. I get a reshuffle over here. Oh, the message I get from that Four of Swords, it's like the fire is burning even right underneath his nose, but he can't see it. He can't feel it. It just has to burn down around him. It's like part of the rebirthing process. Like the forest. And then everything that burns down, it nurtures our rebirth. It doesn't necessarily feel good, but I feel like Spirit's there. Spirit's there. And there it is. We have the Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. Now, this is what I feel like is going on within. We're within here, and this is what's happening within. As everything is burning down around us, we are recalibrating within. We are rebalancing ourselves back out, and this is what's getting us in the flow. This is what I believe is allowing us to see our pathway now. It's like, it's become more clear, the fog. There's no more fog now. It's burned down, the fog burned down, okay? The smoke is clear. This is within. It's a recalibration, and it's connected to the sun and to the moon. It's also connected to Mercury, the Mercury Retrograde. It's right within the card. Now, with this message right here, we're waiting for something. We're waiting for something to blossom. We're waiting for our gift to be gifted, our abundance, our new beginning, whatever it is that we're working on here, that we're recalibrating ourselves through. But we're not there yet. It hasn't been achieved. It's going to be gifted to us in the right time. There's a message in the Seven of Pentacles. Something is off here, and I'm going to find out what. But the Four of Wands, there is a stability created. Something changes here, and it has to do with the sun and the energies of the sun. And it creates what is stable now, the stable path. And we have the Ten of Cups. But I can feel that in this Seven of Pentacles, something is off. What is off? I can feel the sadness within the card. And it's wanting to give up. Okay. Rejection of surrendering to conflict. But here is the Six of Cups. We're creating joy. This is not surrendering to the battle within. Because things are not looking the way that we want them to right now, we're in conflict within, and we are rejecting our transformation into joy. We still want that instant satisfaction here, that instant gratification, that instant high. Because it's not happening on our timelines. It's not happening within the time that we think it should. It's not happening fast enough for us. And here's the High Priestess. It's really just time to go within and find the courage to go within and transform. If we want to create joy, if we want to create our Ten of Cups, we have to surrender and allow it the time to manifest. If it's not looking the way that we want it to look, this is being gifted from the universe. You can't just, decide. That's you still being in control. That's you still being lower vibrational. How can we surrender and shift out of conflict? How can we surrender and shift out of conflict? Well, here is the literal shift. Right here. And that card is connected to Mercury. We shift into dreaming again. And there it is. We shift into we shift, we pray, we evolve, we resolve, and we reach our 10 of Cups. It's all right there. And we stop fighting ourselves, because that's what we're doing here. This is exactly how I was feeling in this card. We're just sitting there fighting ourselves. Lost in space, lost in time. This is such a waste of energy. It's destructive. It's not allowing us to resolve or evolve or shift. And that's what we need to be doing. So we need to trust, pray, have faith. And this is where we're going. We just have to dream. We have to allow ourselves to dream again. To dream with our cup, that's why our heart's in it, and to begin dreaming. Because we need to shift out of inner conflict, and we need to be able to surrender. This is connected to the water energies. All right, now let's just see what's being activated. No. We're not having 15 up. Oh my goodness. 15 to 25. And there it is. What we just discussed. It's all about the truth. Saturn. Truth. As she has planted, so does she harvest. Such is the field of karma. Guru Granth Sahib. The Saturn card says that it may feel bad now, but it's going to be resolved. When the Saturn card presents itself, know that you are being challenged. It is time to make it or break it. Life may seem harsh and restrictive. You are facing an enemy who may be yourself. Saturn shows us that at times it is in our better interest not to have those things we want, and that if we were to have them, they could lead us to our destruction. If this is a time of sorrow or hopelessness, realize it's all about diligence, sticking to what you believe in, and adhering to your goals. This is a period in your life that emphasizes toughness and work. It's all about not giving up and following through. And this card is connected to the Three of Swords in the tarot. And that's what we're putting in our cup now. We're putting the truth in our cup. That's what's going in it. The truth. And alongside it, I'll put my heart in there. So I got my heart and the truth. Walk into a whole new beginning, how to rebirth, and here we go. And it's time for me to end my inner conflict within as well. And here's our message. Goddess of Teotihuacan. She guards the waters of life. The ancient guardian mother protects the waters of life and offers her protection and blessing. Her appearance comes in a time of purification and cleansing, leading to enhanced fertility. You are a creator of new consciousness, a generator of positive energy as fuel for constructive outcomes. We need your vitalized being to keep nourishing the human collective with helpful alternatives to mainstream consciousness. You will be protected and supported at a deep level of soul in order to become the creator and custodian of a clean reservoir of consciousness from which souls thirsty for purity, relief, and love can drink. The ancient mother will help you to help her and the many creatures within her care. She will help you to be fearlessly inventive with your loving creations of healing consciousness. And this card is all about cutting cords with people that are negative in your life, that are weighing you down. It also is all about accomplishing being a creator of consciousness, a free thinker, and a seeker of truth, which is, we know what we're doing, with original healing stories that you can birth into this world. And that's what we're doing. We're healers. This is even what I'm here doing. Purifying my consciousness and being here with you, connecting with you all, as we can purify our consciousness together, raise the vibes, and look at us. We're creating the golden ages together, babies, and I love it. We're creating this place, so we're walking over to the bridge. And this is how we're feeling, very many of us, that we are just so excited to see our counterparts there. But it's about the work. And I don't mean to say that in a negative way, but it is. It's about the journey. It's not about the destination. I know we get so caught up in the destination, but that's the ego. That's the ego games right there. And then you know what? When we realize that, you realize maybe that's where we need to really slow down and rethink things through. Because if you're just looking for the destination here, that's missing the point of what we're creating here. This is about the greater good. This is about being a builder and a creator of your light. And doing what this card just discussed. Having, pure consciousness or positive consciousness, full of tolerance, compassion, and love. And that goes out and that feeds the collective. And that's part of the path. It's part of the pathway home. But if we're just caught up in the destination, we're still feeding our ego. And then we're pouring out our cup. And we're putting things in our cup that we don't want in our cup. Because we want our cup to get us to love. And to quit fighting with ourselves. We gotta stop fighting with ourselves first and foremost. I want to thank you guys for joining me here. I'll see you again soon. Take care. I'm sending you many, many healing vibes, as I know this is not an easy time. It's not. And I'm gonna see. We're going from the Three of Swords. We know that that's what Saturn's here for, the truth. Where are we shifting to? Thanks to the water goddess of life. And there it is, everyone. Black Moon Lilith. Mystery. And we know we have the Black Moon here. Black Moon Lilith. Mystery. In revenge and in love, woman is more barbaric than man is. It is time to be careful and think of what might manifest over anger, bitterness, or revenge. What you have worked so hard for may collapse. Astrologically, Black Moon Lilith represents soul expansion and cosmological awareness, the force in aloneness, and the path of the individual. Black Moon Lilith is a dark goddess. She is a ghost to the moon. As a shift in power and consciousness, she symbolizes destruction before creation. Throughout the ages, she was demonized and was the first spiritual upstart, but in recent years, her status has changed. She is a feminine force of command and strength. She represents the powers we hold in secret. When this card turns up in a reading, something lurks. Lilith appears as the dark part of the astrological chart. She is our shadow side, the dark face of the moon where mysteries and unexplained occurrences lie in wait. This card indicates a call to wildness. Lilith shows us we discover creativity and the beauty that can exist in the darkness, as long as we keep our own demons in check and under our own rule. Wow. And she is connected to the Queen of Swords. Well, I was wondering when we were going to see her, as we know that the Black Moon is July 31st. And here she is. And she's helping us have our redemption song, take our risk to freedom, and create our 10 of Cups, our heavens on earth. Wow. Wow, this is incredible. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.